So this game sucks PP, so I'll have it on in the background, but I don't think there's much of a reason to pay any attention to it.
What game?
It's Panthers versus Packers, and it's going the way you would expect.
Yeah, I could have told you without even watching it that it was going to suck.
It is a pretty sucky game.
Well, the NFC is a sucky conference.
It is.
Largely, the only games that are worth watching is if you're a fan of an NFC team, so then you can watch your team play, or if they're playing an AFC team. Otherwise, it's almost always crap.
Right.
And I feel like the NFC North is like... I know that there's all sorts of different memes about pretty much every division in the league. But in my opinion, the NFC North has been a dumpster fire for like the longest time, and is the worst to watch. Sorry, I had those spicy McNuggies from Burger King, so may vomit.
Ugh. Is it because they're nasty or what?
No, it's no, I'm just talking about like it's gonna make me hiccup for a while because of the spice.
It's been a long time since I puked. I mean,
yeah, me too. The only times I've vomited within the last, Jesus, probably the last 15 years has been alcohol related. No other reason.
Let me know when you invite me. I'm not going to see it. I'm all tabbed out for this moment.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Maximiliano. Yeah, I heard Bama was blowing out Florida, but that's not exactly surprising. But yeah, that one map I sent you, it looks pretty reasonable because the walls are white.
Yeah, we'll do that one later.
Okay. I was just looking at the Viscera wiki last night. There's no GameFAQs guides for Viscera, which is kind of interesting.
I think it's because by the time this game came out, GameFAQs as a website is pretty much done. No. Alright, I sent you an invite.
Alright.
I'm gonna get started.
Alright, I'm coming in. Did you change the password?
Couldn't have.
Oh, no. Oh, my cap locks was on.
Yeah, they'd do it. This is the very first map that I ever played in this game. But that's back when I had pirated this, so I don't get credit for it.
Says I'm 23 years old.
Mine was 25. That makes more sense.
Well,
I mean, like the 60-year-old that you can occasionally be. I'm like, you know, too much heavy lifting involved in this. You know, by that time, I think be retired kind of mandatory. You know.
Yep. It's been over since the Teddy Buttwater fumble thingamajigger, big dog.
And
poor Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, I remember when that guy was supposed to be good.
He's not terrible, I guess. I would not call him good, though. Every time I see him run, I feel like he's about to just, like, do the splits and break 3 different bones in his leg. It looks like a baby gazelle.
Yeah, you remember the daughter character from Taken?
Yeah.
How she ran all stupid?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Well, you know that was a,
Remember-
like, 35-year-old woman playing a 17-year-old girl. Maybe she just, for some reason, thought that children run that way.
I don't know. 'Cause, I mean, I remember watching that in theaters, seeing her run like that. I'm like, damn, surprised she didn't get kidnapped earlier.
She certainly couldn't outrun anybody.
Right.
Oh, Ryguy, I am so sorry about that. Jesus Christ.
Good.
Your mom must hate you. My mom got me Madden for my birthday.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, my condolences.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, chum. We don't serve here.
Oh my. You know what? I'm gonna add a Foxford emoji later.
I hope that guy doesn't ever completely retire. I know he's probably running out of ideas, but...
It's less of that and more like, probably just difficult, you know?
Mm.
Oh, whoopsie doodle.
I mean, I have no
Gotcha.
artistic abilities whatsoever. I can't draw anything, so...
Well, this is what I'm learning, the more that I delve into the various worlds of art. You don't even really need an imagination so much as there's a lot more technical skill involved with creating art than people want you to think. Because a lot of people who are artists it's a highly competitive field, no matter what we're talking about here. Music, painting, drawing, theater, film, whatever. Highly competitive field, so they want people to not get involved or to think that it's, extremely difficult kinds of things, but you can, like, I remember watching this guy on YouTube, and what I was watching was his journey to learn how to draw. When he started out, like, he was making stick figures, and they looked like shit anyway, like awful stick figures. And after that, he was doing sketches of, like, people's faces and stuff. He was doing really well,
Drop Top says, this year my mom bought me Madden because I was sad about my dog dying and it made me more sad.
Yeah, that's really really upsetting, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
But yeah, I've taken... Mhm.
Try to think about it like this. They know that you like video games and they know you like football. They don't know that Madden sucks. They're not doing it on purpose.
Well, yeah, of course.
No.
It's like, think about how many...
As you get older, you appreciate more when, that your parents are trying.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, you can see the effort there. And there's lots of people in this world who don't put that effort into anything with their family. And, they're real pieces of shit. But it is what it is.
Yeah, think about how many parents are going to walk into GameStop this year and say they're trying to buy the Xbox for their son. And then they get asked, do you mean the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, the Xbox One X, the Xbox Series X, or the Xbox One Series X, or, it's not going to go well for a lot of parents. They're going to end up walking out of there with an original Xbox.
Right, well, what it reminds me of is those parody movies that would intentionally name themselves something very similar to the original title of the movie that was actually, the big movie people went to go see.
Yeah.
But it's actually the knockoff kind of shit.
Yeah, there is a studio in Mexico that does that.
Right. Here's an example is there was an Aaron Eckhart action movie a number of years ago where aliens invaded the planet. It was taking place in Los Angeles. It was called Battle Los Angeles.
I remember that.
Well, the parody movie that was there to fuck with people was called Battle LA.
Hmm.
And it was a tremendous ripoff, and that's the whole point, is they're basically just trying to confuse dads who, like, don't want to be there in line at the video store any longer than they have to be, and they just grab what they think is the thing, and then it ends up being a piece of crap. Well, it doesn't matter, you know. They already got your money.
Rip, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you. Yes, 31 years old. It's something. Doesn't feel right, but I can tell you it doesn't really feel that different than 30, so it's whatever. It's whatever. There's a studio in Mexico that makes... Every movie they make is a very, very crappy ripoff of a Pixar film. Like, they have a movie called...
DreamWorks. No, just kidding.
No, like, they have a movie called Little Cars, which is Cars, and then they have another movie that is...
Little Toy Story.
Yeah, they have...
Little Finding Nemo.
Yeah. And every movie they've made is just a pure, very crappily done ripoff of a Pixar film.
Yeah. Where's the trash box dispenser? Oh, there it is.
This is a pretty simple map unless there's a door you have to open somewhere.
Yeah, this is a simple map. There's, let me check something. Sure.
The Chinese knockoff version of Madden. I mean, I could probably get some views out of that just by streaming it. I could be like, what's the guy's name? Not the Expert. Rip, thank you for the $2. Gotta be 10 and 4 tomorrow. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. Hope it happens.
I think that's gonna be the final score. 10-4, Washington.
I would be okay with that, man. That's another scoregami. Rip, thank you for the $1 super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Hey KP, welcome to the stream. We're just playing some Viscera. Viscera, whatever.
I was telling that friend of mine. You remember the one those pictures I showed you?
Yeah.
He was really young.
Yeah.
I was telling her about this game, you know, that you and I are playing together. And she's like, oh, that's really fun. I want to watch you guys just stream. And I'm all like, I don't think I'm ready for you to hear the shit that I say.
Yeah, that I understand.
I mean, there's one thing about revealing your power level when you're just some anonymous guy on the internet. There's another thing when you're doing it to people that you interact with day to day.
Well, yeah, if those people don't like what you're saying, they can just leave. People who know you in your real life, it's a little more painful if they just leave.
Yeah.
Helio, I don't think he's going to retire for another 7 or 8 years. So I would say probably that.
Who, Mike Ditka?
No. Russell Wilson. Maybe he'll retire this year. He'll retire at the end of this season when he realizes perfume is more lucrative than playing football.
Pretty much. Remember that time Mike Ditka shit himself on national television?
Mm-hmm. Who could forget?
Ah, son of a bitch. Yo, dog, do you see this?
Huh.
God damn it.
Yeah, Mike Ditka has said before that he'll never forgive himself for not running against Obama in 04 because he's convinced he would have beaten him. And if Obama never became a senator, he never would have become president either.
Yeah, he probably would have.
I mean, people like that. Like, if Jesse Ventura can win in Minnesota, then I'll believe in anything.
That said, Jesse Ventura is insanely based. It's one of those things where, like, people try to marginalize you because of what you did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your job. But
yeah, I know, but
people are,
you
right,
gotta admit,
people are-
most states would not have bitten on that.
right. Well, that's the thing, you know, is Hulk Hogan one time almost ran for president, and the interest that he was getting was one of the reasons that Jesse Ventura did what he did. But Hulk Hogan is not even close to a Jesse Ventura type. If he actually did it, he would have gotten embarrassed big time.
Yeah. Ryguy, I'm pretty sure Jesse Ventura is a libertarian.
Yeah, big time.
Mm-hmm. Minnesota likes to elect some strange people. They elected Jesse Ventura and Al Franken. And I believe...
No, they didn't elect Al Franken. That was a big time case of voter fraud.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. But still, I mean, they gave him enough votes to where he could push himself across the finish line. And I actually think the My Pillow guy is going to be the next governor of Minnesota. I'm not memeing. I actually think.
That would be really nice.
Yeah.
You know?
He keeps saying he's going to run.
I don't have a whole lot of faith in elections being run honestly anymore, given, you know, what's gone on here.
Yeah, it all depends on what happens next. Stay tuned.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I think Mike Liddell is going to run either for senator or governor, and I actually think he's probably got it in the tank to win. I mean, Minnesota also elected, like, Ilhan Omar. They like electing strange people in Minnesota. It's interesting.
Well, Ilhan Omar won because she ran in the Somalian district as a Somalian. Now, this happens for every ethnicity with the exception of whites, but it's sort of like ethnicity first, policy second. Just to simplify things. But yeah, I mean, oh shit. Lyft doing crazy things. But yeah, like that right there is an excellent example of how you know that the 2020 election had some big time fuckery going on. Because there's no way in hell Joe Biden got more of the black vote than Obama did. Like, that does not pass the sniff test. And yeah, you know, with the exception of whites, a lot of folks view elections like that as being us against everybody else. Pretty much, you know, if you want to win public office in Los Angeles County, you have to have a Hispanic-sounding last name.
Very true.
Otherwise, you don't have a chance. Either that or be visibly black and be running in districts like Compton.
There's definitely some stuff on the ceiling over here. We're going to need the lift at some point, but let's see.
Yeah, I'm just checking which one of these sections is needs work. 'Cause not all of them do.
Man, actually, we're not too good at doing too bad right now.
Don't do anything with the stacking yet, because some of these areas have got shit all over the fucking place, and I don't want to get confused. Because like I was about to start stacking barrels, but there's a shitload of bullet holes in that area, and I don't want to.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the lift? I need to borrow the lift.
I'm on the lift.
Okay.
I'm using it right now.
All right.
Whee! All right. What the hell? Check some real quick. Okay. I'm hosting it. Okay. Damn. A lot of shit.
I didn't know that thing about Hulk Hogan though. That's interesting.
No, what about what?
I didn't know Hulk Hogan almost ran for president.
Yeah. People who weren't alive then, who didn't look into it, have no idea how fucking popular he was in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell does that
What do we do with the wet floor signs?
Let me check.
I'm not sure if we destroy them or what.
Crates, barrels. You can leave them wherever you want, or just destroy them. You can do whatever the fuck you want with them.
All right.
They're not relevant. Okay. Really hope I don't get that weird error this time. Shit. Of course.
Oh.
Fucking hell. I hate this fucking thing so much. Literally every single time I've used it 5 times so far.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time it said error and did that. Every time.
Do you think DK... Yeah, Big Dog, he almost certainly will, at least the season record. Career record, I don't know. That's really hard to determine. I think he probably should.
Again! What the fuck?
It jammed?
6 times in a row. It's not the jam, it's when it says error and then it shoots up.
Oh.
And then forces you to shoot up too. God damn. 6 times in a row. Every single time I've done it. What the fuck? Awesome. Okay, fuck it. I'm tossing all this guts down. Fuck it. Shit just exploded up here and got shit everywhere. Ugh.
I don't know if it's a funny one, Ryguy. It's
Why is everything going wrong right now? God damn it.
God dang it. Almost got up there. Hey Michael, welcome to the stream and thank you. Being 31 years old doesn't feel like that big of a deal though, but I guess it's cool. It's just important to not think too hard about how far behind I am everyone else in terms of starting a family. 'Cause that's just depressing.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be thinking about that because financially you're so much better off. It's not even funny. Like,
I don't know, Ryguy. I mean, is Cristobal good?
hey, did you happen to pick up a USB drive that was on the ground?
Yes, I did.
somewhere?
I turned it in.
Okay.
I'm now looking for the... Do you have the laser gun?
I tossed it over here.
Alright. Okay, yeah, there are bullet holes everywhere, but if you're getting them, then that's obviously fine. Mother fudger. I mean, one interesting thing about that Ryguy is that almost every NFL coach is bad at in-game coaching. Even the greatest of all time. They make a lot of in-game mistakes that, looking back on them, they just go like, yeah, I have no idea why I did that. I have no idea what I was thinking. Very few coaches are good at in-game decision-making and on-the-fly stuff. And even the ones that are good, they still make a lot of mistakes. How have the Packers not scored in the third quarter at all? I stopped watching because it was so non-competitive, and suddenly they're not scoring? What the hell? How'd you get up on that ledge? I've been trying to figure that out for... Oh, I see. I see. Really, JS? Alright. Hey, if the Panthers want to do us a solid, I ain't gonna turn it down. Like, I've told the story before on stream of the last game that Tom Landry ever coached for the Cowboys before they let him go. The Cowboys were down by, like, 2 to the Eagles, and they had the ball in field goal range, and it was 4th down, and there were 20 seconds left, so all they had to do was kick, like, a 42-yard field goal to win the game. And Tom Landry sends the offense out there, they throw an incomplete pass, turn the ball over on downs, and the game is over. And in the post-game press conference, they asked Tom Landry, why did you run a play on 4th down when you could have just kicked the game-winning field goal? And he had to admit, I thought it was 3rd down. And that's one of the greatest coaches of all time, so even he could just completely screw up game management.
A senile fool. They should have fired him long before.
Maybe so.
That was perhaps the first and to date only recorded case of CTE by proxy.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking... Ah.
Uh-oh. You know, these elevator things sure do glitch an awful lot.
Yeah, that thing sucks. Has it just been constantly giving you error too?
Yeah.
Then some's legitimately bugged, because for me it was 6 times in a fucking row every single time that I used it. And if it's still happening for you when you use it, then something's just fucking wrong with that thing. Like, good lord, that is not supposed to happen. Oh, right.
Cameron Spangler, thank you for the $5. Happy late birthday. Here's a little birthday money. Happy birthday. Thank you, Cameron. Oh my god. This stupid thing.
Ah, fuck. Alrighty? Shit. Yeah, bring me a bucket.
Oh, okay. Alright. If I hold it up here, can you use it?
That one's not too dirty.
Oh, okay.
Need fresh.
Alright. Sorry about that.
You know what would be nice is if you could just like throw the fucking water bucket at the mess and they'd automatically clean it. That would be really funny.
Isn't that like what you do in Splatoon, kind of? It'd be like...
That's what I remember doing in fucking real life. When I worked at Five Guys, the way that we clean the floor is we would just fill up mop buckets with fucking water and bleach and just toss it on the fucking floor. And as soon as the whole floor was covered, you just take what we would do is take a broom, because the bristles were thick enough and hard enough to be able to you know, agitate the dirt and shit. And the bleach would just automatically be disinfecting everything that it touches, and then from there sweep all the shit into the floor drains. We did it that way because it was way faster than just actually mopping. But eventually we had to stop doing that because apparently using bleach is bad.
You're only supposed to use it for drinking.
Much. Fucking environmental nonsense. Oh, for fuck's sake! Goddamn lift.
Okay, we've got a pretty decent finish maybe in the Packers-Panthers game after all. I gave up on that game when Bridgewater fumbled at the 1.
Who's Bridgewater playing for?
Panthers. Alright, we're also going to need to lift over here. There are some specks of blood I just can't... Ooh! I got it. Hell yeah.
That draft class of quarterbacks that had fucking Johnny Manziel and Bridgewater and...
2014.
Yeah. Is that the most disappointing? draft class of quarterbacks of all time.
It might be. Okay, there's something around here.
Fucking thing up. There you go.
Aha, I know where it is. But I need the lift. What about the Jameis Winston Marcus Mariota draft class?
Now, those two were like the worst #1 and #2 pick ever, but on the whole, I don't think that might have been the worst of quarterbacks. Let me check. Never mind. The other quarterbacks taken in that draft class were Garrett Grayson, Sean Mannion, Bryce Petty, Brett Hundley, and Trevor Siemian.
Hey, Trevor Siemian. The heir apparent to Peyton Manning. How bad can he be? I don't think a single one of those QBs is on their original team right now.
I think a single one. I don't think a single one of the guys that I mentioned is even in the NFL right now.
Brett Hundley is, I think.
Man, it really makes me think. How many fucking QBs have the Jets taken in like the last 10 years thinking, okay, this is it. This is going to be the one. They just keep fucking wasting their first round picks on these guys. Ugh.
Well.
Remember Hackenberg?
Mm-hmm. A true meme. But like Ninja was talking about this theory he had recently, and it's a pretty commonly held theory where like most of the players who get drafted at quarterback into the NFL could succeed in the NFL. They just need to find the right situation for them, and most of them don't. Like, it's very rare you find a dude who would have failed no matter what, like Ryan Leaf. Like, Ryan Leaf never would have been good in the NFL no matter what.
Yeah, I can understand that, because I mean, this is true in all sports. A lot of the teams that suck for a reason, and a big part of that is because they have a bunch of incompetent retards running the team. And if that's the case, you can have the most talented young athlete that's ever been drafted in the history of the sport, and they're probably going to find a way to fuck that up because they suck for a good reason. So a lot of, like, playing quarterback in the NFL is hard. And who do you have teaching you, trying to help you out, developing your talent? A bunch of fucking retards who are in that team and that organization because they're not talented enough to play for a team that's relevant.
Dang, did we get
That's
everything?
how you end up in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I'm sure, like, Derek Carr is actually a great example. He was fucking awesome on the Raiders right up until that offensive line gave up on him and he fractured his leg and almost had his career ruined. If he had played for a team that had an all-white offensive line, that wouldn't have been a problem. He'd probably be fucking in the MVP conversation right now. And that's why you never let people know your politics in real life, because it can cost you a lot more than you think. Oh. There we go. I found my groove again. I was in another Discord that I'm in, guys were talking about Bitcoin, right? I was talking about, he's all like, well, what happens, 20 years from now when quantum computing has gotten so advanced, that people will be able to mine Bitcoin at really, really fast rates. This thing is going to be fucking worthless once that happens, because it's not going to be a limited resource commodity kind of a deal, is what he was saying. And as his whole point was, he summed it up by saying Bitcoin has an expiration date. I said, well, so does milk, but we still drink it.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I had more Bitcoin than I did. I wish I had all my money in Bitcoin.
That's when I posted the Stone Toss comic. Bitcoin plummets to just 100,000. It's like, look, man.
Get rich on it while you can, and get out before it blows up.
Right. It's really valuable right now, but like a couple of months ago, when the economy was, when it bottomed out during the beginning of the lockdown, was it like what, $4,000?
For a while, it was around there, yeah.
Yeah, it's up over 20,000 right now. I remember when I first heard about Bitcoin, it was like 2012 or some shit. And, we're talking a couple of cents that the Bitcoin was worth.
Yeah, when it started out, it was half a penny.
Right. People keep talking about, if you just invested in Tesla or you invested in Amazon, I'm like, dude, fuck that retarded shit. Imagine if you bought like 1 billion fucking Bitcoins. Then
well,
hit
you couldn't have
high.
Because that many didn't exist at that time, but there's the story of the pizza delivery guy with Bitcoin. Back in, I think, 2009, he got tipped a $5 tip in Bitcoin, and he just kind of took it as a joke. So $5 in Bitcoin back then was, like, 1 Bitcoin was half a penny. So he took it, and he sold it a few years ago for like $170 million.
Nice.
Right guy in the right place.
Right. And that doesn't usually happen, though, because back in the day, when Bitcoin first started out, the people who were investing in it, and by that I mean just buying it, were, hardcore conspiracy types who thought the dollar was going to collapse any second now. Drug dealers and child pornographers who were using Bitcoin as an untraceable means of conducting online purchases.
Yeah, drug dealers were the only ones who used Bitcoin for a long time. Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Oh, God, he fumbled again. I think Carolina got it back, though.
A drinking game where you watch a Bilge-Water game, but every time he fumbles, you take a drink. No one lasts through the first half. What a guy. Oh, fuck. I don't even know how the hell that happened.
Alright, we're almost done with crates.
No, you're not. There's a lot that I'm bringing throughout the map. Still hadn't been done yet.
Dang, you can get some airtime on those mofos.
Yeah. It's a trick, making sure that you don't let go too early and fuck up the throw. But if you don't, then yeah, like you said. Send that shit.
Idiot from Northern Europe. My God, how does Carol... I mean, they're probably not going to win this game anyway because Rodgers could get whatever he wants to get at the end of the game, but, like, how is Carolina not leading right now? How many points have they tricked off? Pathetic. Is that all the barrel crates?
Should be.
Okay. I went over with the Swiffer and I couldn't sniffer and couldn't find anything.
There's something here. Did you check all types of the sniff? What the fuck?
Whoa!
How the hell did that happen?
Ooh, you're right. There is something pretty big right around here.
Right, and I was trying to get it, and then
Yeah.
the fucking...
Huh.
What the hell was that?
Unfathomably base.
Said not. Okay, never mind. It's not up here because it started going less when out on the thing.
Is that it? It has to be right around here, dude. There's just... What the frack is going on?
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Can you move the lift out of the way?
Yeah, sure. Oh, wait. I have to shrink it all the way down first. Oh, a bullet hole?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was basically impossible to see because it was hidden behind the fucking thing. That was it.
Alright. That took less than 50 minutes. That took like 45 minutes. Ooh, stop. Wait. There's something around here. I'm picking up readings. I think there's... I'll bet there's a bullet hole somewhere on this wall.
It can sometimes be on the floors and the ceiling, too.
Mm-hmm. I'll bet we need the lift.
Come here.
Oklahoma's not good this year either, are they? Okay, now that I'm up here, I don't get a reading, so it has to be down there somewhere. Wait, now I'm not getting a reading at all. Okay, we must have gotten it and not noticed it or something. Alright, I say we clock out. It's...
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, boys. We did it. Employee of the month. 105. Very nice. How do you get these things to stick on the wall?
There we go.
All right, another map down. So do you want to try the one I found, or... I mean, it's a big map.
Now, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
There we go, what?
Oh, I was getting some music started.
Well, yeah, Andrew. Their strategy on defense is literally let the other team score fast so we can get the ball back quickly.
You know, if you think about it, that's kind of every team's defensive mindset this season. I think that's a big part of why defenses right now are like the worst that they've ever been. It's because people are thinking, you know, it's a better use of our time to just, you know, let them get down to the red zone, but then try to just give up the field goal instead of the touchdown. And then offensively, if we get the touchdown instead of the field goal, we win automatically.
Or maybe we get lucky and they mess
Something
up.
like that. All I know is nobody these days is playing a defensive mindset of, hey, we're not going to give up any points at all. We're going to shut every team that we play out every game.
Okay, here it is. Here's the studio I was talking about a little earlier.
What's this about, a studio?
Yeah, I just sent you a link in Discord. It's a studio that every movie they make is a ripoff of a Disney or a Pixar film.
I swear to God, if I open that link and it's not DreamWorks Pictures, I'm going to be mad. Video Brinquedo. Of course they're headquartered in Brazil. That would make sense.
Goddamn Brazilians.
Pretty much.
The little panda
The little
fighter.
cars. Wow. Hey, I was right. They do just put little into every... They did a B movie knockoff called Little B.
Are they aware that there's a rapper named Little B, I wonder?
Oh, man. You know he put the base god's curse on him. That's why they haven't made anything in 3 years.
That's wonderful. Ryguy, I have it on NFL Network. What was that one studio that made a lot of B movies in the 80s? It was called like Hammer. I think they made a ton of like B movies in that era.
Pretty much everything that was made in the 80s was a B movie, so I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Valid point. A drop top, that's a pretty easy one. Wow, Florida's back in the game. Florida's only down by 4. Wow. Wow. Big play. Ooh, they got him. They sacked him. Now it's a long field goal. That was a big play right there. How does Rodgers not get the ball out of his hand there? If Green Bay misses this field goal, the game's not over.
Holy shit. That company's 34 years old. It was founded in 1986.
Before Pixar, so technically Pixar's ripping them off. Drop top, I've not had the Popeye sandwich yet. Every time I go, the line is 8 billion feet long, and I'm just not going to wait in line for a fast food sandwich that is probably not as good as people say.
What was that, about 6 grillion?
Mm-hmm. No, every time I try to go to Popeyes to have the chicken sandwich, the line is wrapping around the building, and I'm like, you guys are being stupid. This is a freaking fast food place. However good they say it is, it's not that good.
Dude. Yeah. You don't know shit. Like, those are the only places that end up with lines like that. Because there's no accounting for taste. The average person is awful.
Yeah.
Like, at the line at Taco Bell, and look, this isn't like most of you listening where you live in like some hellhole somewhere where the only Mexican food you could possibly get within like hundreds of miles in any direction is a Taco Bell. I live in Southern California. Mexican food's all over the fucking place. It's pretty much like it's a novelty if you find a place that isn't a Mexican food restaurant, and yet people are still going to fucking Taco Bell. You know?
Mm-hmm. I guess it might be a cost thing.
I mean, In-N-Out is legendary for having really, really, really long lines because it's a super popular place. But I've seen lines like that at Dairy Queen, man. Like,
mm-hmm. I went to Arby's yesterday and the line was friggin' long.
Right.
And now Arby's I kind of get because they do have stuff that you can't really get from other fast food places. I haven't found other fast food places that do roast beef like that, but
very few, if any, places do mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, that too.
So it's kind of mandatory to go to Arby's.
Arby's hits differently.
All right, started a new thing up. You can go ahead and join.
All right, let's do this.
Check my map.
There we go. Yeah, drop top. I can't do Taco Bell.
One fire fights, one fire, one nail, one nail. Rice by race.
I'm a 28-year-old sanitation professional.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna head to the incinerator room and then move outward from there. That's my style. Oh, since you need to know, for this map we stack crates, medical supply crates, medical waste crates, and barrels. All 4 of those have their own separate stacking areas.
Alright. Poor Santee.
gonna
He's
burn
still playing
stereo.
Cyberpunk every night.
There's no accounting for taste.
Well, he does say he hasn't run into any game-breaking glitches yet, so if that's the case, you're probably going to have a good time. But who wants to play the lottery every time you boot up a game when you're trying to have fun?
Take me inside from HaWKxXAsYLuM. That's my passion.
What if? What do we do with, like, the knives and bone cutters and shiz?
Just leave them where they're at for now.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding goes the trolley. Clang, clang, clang goes the bell. Where is the incinerator?
It's at my location.
Radio to the radio star.
Another voices cry, another homeless try. Wish you'd open your wings and take me inside. Right next to the bucket. What the hell? Wait. Perfect.
Whoa, where is it? Freaking
Where's
physics
what?
system. No, on my screen, the crate was absolutely freaking out.
Good lord, look at all these footprints. Jump up and down and sweep a couple of times. Good lord.
Where's the bucket dispenser? Aha, found
That
it.
hallway. Oh hell. Add a body bag here.
Need a dispenser here, need a dispenser here.
I played Team Fortress 2 for years, man. I'm having crazy flashbacks.
I remember the Team Fortress 2 memes.
Missed that game.
It was a really well-balanced game. It cannot have been easy to balance it as well as they did.
Games were more pure back then.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're just trash.
Has Valve ever made a bad game?
It depends. You know, because of course all that shit's subjective.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I don't know. I think Portal's kind of boring.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah, I could see how a lot of people would have that reaction. I thought Portal was cool, but I don't love it or anything.
Oh, that explains a lot. If you step in footprints, it gets your foot dirty enough to make more footprints. So footprints are like self-replicating kind of shit.
Well, that's obnoxious. Drop top. I kind of feel like, yeah, I mean, the game plan this week should be pretty obvious. Win or lose, you should be able to come up with a game plan that makes sense for this particular matchup.
I think I know what every team that plays Washington should do if they do this to win every game. Say Redskins, and then the team will be forced to hold their ears and screech and say, no, it's not true. And then you can just do whatever the hell you want.
Good point. The racial slurs. What's an underrated game that is great?
An underrated game that's great? That's an almost impossible question to answer.
Yeah, everything is subjective, but...
Right. What I consider underrated, other people may not. No, because like I think Hollow Knight's underrated and an excellent game. There's a lot of people that haven't even fucking heard of it, and then there's a lot of people who played it and they're like, no, it wasn't underrated. Everybody who plays it fucking loves it. It's just not well known. That's not technically underrated. I'm like, hey, I don't know. I'm a simple man. I don't know what words mean. Okay, I'm gonna make a bunch of trash bins over here.
Alright. There's a ton of garbage on this level, but I actually think it looks fairly straightforward.
I'm just making it fast for, you know, you come over, you need a thing. Already here.
The thing is, with some of this stuff, I can't tell if it's supposed to be trash or not. It's hard to tell.
Oh, what is it that you're talking about?
Like, there are these things that look like giant syringe needles on the table.
That's trash.
Okay.
No, but in all seriousness, if you want to know if it's trash or not, take out your sniffer. That's stuff that I throw away, but like I do that just to get it out of the way. It's not actually trash. Like we won't lose points for not throwing it away.
Oh god, this body part is stuck behind this table. I cannot get it out.
Start smacking it with your mop.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, then grab onto the thing with your hands, and then hold on a left click and just start moving it around.
Aha. Please clap.
Sign from HaWKxXAsYLuM. All this green shit. Tell me you haven't thrown away any of the green shit yet.
What green shit? Like that thing you're looking at? No, I haven't, but I do have one in this can right now, so let's...
Do not throw that. Oh, you fucking broke it.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, they're all broken.
Are we in trouble?
Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. We're gonna get AIDS.
Okay, quickly, restart the level before we get it.
No, hold on. There's an achievement for bringing an intact canister to another level via the janitor's trunk.
Okay.
However, the canisters are considered mess and should be incinerated to obtain a perfect score. So it's a question of if you want to get an achievement for fucking around, or do you want to actually get the points? Because yeah, if you hover over this thing with a sniffer, it goes fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about achievements, so I'm just gonna toss it.
All right. Pop out at your party. I'm with the gang.
Oh, let's try.
Oh, drop top. They definitely don't. Marshall, not right now. No. Huh?
What's up?
No, Marshall was just asking if I'm doing Madden tonight, and I don't think I am.
Oh man.
It's my birthday. I don't want to frickin'...
Yeah. Go play Madden for $800. Whoa! I didn't think it would explode that hard. Holy shit.
Okay, here we go. This is the ball game right here. I just found another one of those green canister thingies, so you said chuck it?
Yeah, unless you want the achievement, but then you do the thing.
I don't care. Achievements and medals will be no comfort on my deathbed.
Basically.
Ooh. Rogers just took a big sack. Unfortunately, it does keep the clock moving, but it is a pretty big loss of yards.
Speaking of Rogers taking big sacks, when do you think he's going to come out of the closet?
After he retires, presumably.
Get attention. It's pretty fitting.
When does Cory Booker come out of the closet?
Pretty sure he already did. Fucking, he married Rosario Dawson, and then she came out of the closet. Everyone's all like, so, why are you married to Cory Booker then? Is that a sham marriage? And the answer was yes. Yes, it is.
Unfortunately, when Teddy Bridgewater throws a Hail Mary, it only goes about 20 yards, so it's going to be very hard.
Jesus Christ.
It's a Chad Pennington Hail Mary.
More like a Hail Marge. Oh, whoops. God fucking...
No, I think that penalty kills Carolina. The holding call, it backs them way up. They really need to learn how to not hold in the NFL.
That's the thing, is that offensive linemen, all offensive linemen hold on every single play.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get called for holding on every single play, so it was like, okay, let's see how long they'll let me get away with it.
God damn it, I've dropped so many damn bullet shell casings on the way here. They just leak out of the freaking trash box.
So put them in first. Instead of last.
Pop out at your party, I'm with the gang.
Hey, do you remember that one girl, Rebecca Black, who did that It's Friday song?
Yeah.
It's Friday, Friday.
Whatever happened to her?
I don't know. Probably nothing good.
Second and 20. Clock is rolling, dummy. Hike the ball. There you go. Nice check down on second and 20 when you need 90 yards in 30 seconds, dum-dum. I don't know, drop top. It would take a lot.
What, did he ask what it would take to get you to play Madden again?
No, to get me to do an EDP-style rage video.
Why?
I try to keep things relatively chill.
Right. I mean, like, I wouldn't be able to do one of those about football. I would be able to do one of those about something that no one cares about. But I mean, why would somebody pay you to make a video like that if it's not going to be about something that they want to... If they just want to see you be mad, then you can just act like a dumbass. Start screeching, you know.
What's your opinion of Dana Plato? Plato? I don't know who that is. I know. Unless it's like
Plato the philosopher?
No, Dana Plato or Plato. Dana Plato. Is that Plato's
Danica
wife?
Patrick?
Ryguy, I think you're making up names. I think this is like a Madden-generated rookie name or something.
Probably. Alright, how much mopping still needs to get done? Where have you been?
I've been back in this room back here.
Oh
There's still
my
quite a bit.
gentle Christ. Never mind, I discovered a new place.
Okay. It's ugly.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, what's the flag on Green Bay?
Being gay.
The Fudge Packers, man.
Yep.
Oh, she played Kimberly on the TV show Different Strokes.
I never watched that show.
Neither did I.
The only popular 80s sitcom that I watched was Cheers.
Hmm. All right, that's ball game. Was Cheers where Ted Danson got his start?
I don't know if it was his start, but yeah, Ted Danson was on Cheers. Now, Ted Danson's an excellent example of somebody who has no taste at all. As he, for a time, was married to Whoopi Goldberg. And he thought, because Whoopi Goldberg was his wife, that entitled him to go to the Friar Club roast in blackface.
Didn't work out well?
Well, of course not, because, see, the thing is, he isn't based, but that's a highly based activity. So, you know, it's like crossing the streams. You gotta remain congruent with yourself. Remember that scene in Ghostbusters where Dan Aykroyd's character called that one guy dickless?
Yeah.
And the mayor was all like, is that true? The mayor was all like, it's true, Your Honor. This man has no dick.
Yeah.
That was good.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Y2K, I think we all know the answer to that one.
What's the question?
Who's going to get more sacks tomorrow, Snacks or Chase Young?
I mean, I'm not playing, so...
Chase
right,
Young
we do know the answer to that.
Chase Young is what Harvey Weinstein did. It's also what the Penn State guy did. Oh, Sweat or Chase Young. I would probably say Chase Young, but I don't know. That kind of stuff can be very random.
Who's the Bosa brother who's based again?
I think they both are, but the one on the 49ers...
Yeah, that one.
I think that's Nick. I mean, honestly, as near as I can tell, the main thing that happened is that he said that he thought Black Panther, the movie, sucked. That's like, basically...
Unfathomably based.
Uh-huh.
No, seriously, it actually did, though. That was not a good movie. Cape shit is awful.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one I liked, you know, black people freaking out like that was a new black people anthem. It's like, you realize a bunch of Jews made this movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. Ugh. It wasn't obvious enough when Disney owns Marvel.
Although, I guess Nick Bosa had retweeted some questionable things in the past. I'm not sure. If he was a racist, wouldn't 90% of his teammates have a problem with him? Is my thing, you know?
Yeah. Again, just look at Derek Carr. You can't get away with asking completely innocent questions in those sorts of situations.
Mm-hmm.
On current year. And if you want to feel old, the current year meme started 6 years ago.
It is Year of Our Lord 2014.
That's the one that kills me so much. Fucking various people. Oh yeah, let's start saying CE and BCE, as in current era and before current era, and yet the fucking calendar that they're basing this off of still is the year 0, is the birth of Christ. Like, I wonder what starts this current era that you're keeping track of. Why not just adopt the Chinese calendar if you're that offended by Christianity existing? I don't know.
I have here a piece of art that is a cross sitting in a bucket of urine.
I bet you've never seen an artist this edgy before, huh? Oh, man.
Edgy, bro.
You really want to impress me with your courage? Do that with a Quran. Nobody will, because Christians won't cut your head off if you make fun of them.
Maybe they should, though.
Deus of old infidel.
I'm not playing Fortnite, Drop Top. No way, no how.
Who asked that?
Drop Top said play it for the memes. To be clear, he wasn't saying play it because it's good. But I'm still not going to play it.
I mean, what memes? Like...
That you're playing a shitty game. It's kind of like playing Superman 64.
I don't think anybody watching's old enough to understand that reference.
Yeah, that's true. See, in my day, the shitty games were known for being shit and nobody had them, and playing them was like, you know, everyone got the joke. Nowadays, those shitty games are actually loved by millions, like Fortnite.
Yeah.
And Warzone.
And The Witcher 3.
Yeah, that one I respect. Your Dollar Tree sells V-Bucks? Why is somebody who's so poor they have to shop at Dollar Tree going to want to buy V-Bucks? Like, don't you have other...
It's not that they're poor, it's that they're cheap.
True.
Also, most Dollar Trees take EBT.
Mm-hmm. Can I put the friggin' leg in the cart? I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. It's sometimes not easy. The physics system in this game is imperfect.
Yeah. Small indie studio, baby.
Ryguy, I did. God damn it. Oh my god. Dude, look at all this.
Look behind you.
Okay.
Wow. 3 in a row.
Drop top. I've never really gotten into any battle royale game. It's not for me. I'm not good enough at shooters to be good at them. Is the thing. I don't consider myself to be particularly good at most shooters. I just play for fun. Empower when we beat it.
What?
No, somebody asked me, when will you stop playing this? And I was like, when we beat it. That's a tautology, bro. I think some people still think this game is gross, but the more I play it, the more jaded they'll get.
Well, no, I'm sitting there laughing because I'm all like, why would you come in and ask the question of, you know, how much longer are you going to keep playing this? Every single stream where Joker has played this game with me, when we have stopped for the day, he has then gone on to do something else. He's played Dragon Quest or he's played Among Us. I mean, just if you don't like this game, you don't like this content, keep an eye on the stream, and eventually, a little later, you know. It's a Saturday night. If you guys had somewhere to be, you wouldn't be watching this in the first place.
There's nowhere to be because everywhere is closed because of, you know.
Well, granted, but also a valid point, you know. At least in my view, yuck. Alright. Right, trash. Yeah, okay. Is there anywhere that still needs mopping?
A little bit here, but I'm working on
there's a bucket for you then.
Thank you.
It's mostly just trash and bullet holes now.
Yep. And then I'm going to need the ladder, or, you know, the thing. Not the ladder, but, you know.
The lift. I don't know if there's one on this map.
Okay, well, this is going to be really hard. Borderline impossible. Ton of bullet holes on this map too, by the way. Holy crap.
Absolutely. Yeah, I already did a shitload of them in the incinerator room. So a ton more everywhere.
Drop top. The next co-op game we plan to play after this, it depends on a few things. But we know we have Far Cry 5 on the list. God, what was the other one?
This map just suddenly get darker to you?
I don't think so.
Alright, just having a stroke.
Yeah, I think there has to be a scissor lift on this last level. I sure don't see it though. Hello, neighbor. Well, last night actually we briefly touched on Gears of War 5, which is on Steam, but apparently it's not very good. I did a little bit of research. Seems like the game just isn't very good, so I think I'll pass. I like the first few Gears of War games, but I actually didn't even know this series was still going.
Yeah, if they had the first one on, I'd definitely be down for that.
Yeah.
Oh, floor.
Okay, let's see. Maybe I can get to this garbage from here. Okay, I kinda can. But most of it I can't.
Okay, check this out.
Ah, we're gonna stack barrels. Or crates.
You don't have to directly mop something. For some reason the mop is like AoE effectiveness kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's all to add it.
Oh god. I didn't even know this door opened.
Shit.
Oh, there's the lift. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Jesus. Gotta be at least 50 of these things in this room.
Say that.
What the hell are you doing?
Ark Survivor Evolved is a fun co-op game. I've heard about that one a little bit, Drop Top, but I don't know what it is.
Well, here's the thing. I love survival games, but I hate playing them where the only point is just to live for as long as you can, and there's no, like, overarching plot. There's no actual end phase that you can get to.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Don't Starve, the gameplay looks fun, but it looks like it would get really old fast because there's no point.
Right.
And I compare that to something like Subnautica, which I fucking loved because there actually was a mission there. It was get off the planet, and you can actually do that.
Is Subnautica co-op?
No.
Mm-hmm.
If it was, I would say let's do that, but at the same time, it'd probably be way too intense for your computer right now.
Oh, I didn't know Subnautica was a high resource game.
Graphically, not so much, but it's very intensive for CPU and RAM because it loads the entire world as it will always exist throughout the entirety of the game when you first create that world.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to compute all the different... Jesus, watch out.
That seems like a not smart way to program a game. Why not dynamically load it?
Oh, the people who made that game definitely were not smart. It's a survival game, and they are people who don't like guns, so they're like, okay, there won't be weapons.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's the stupidest fucking thing imaginable. Like, why wouldn't there be weapons? So then what they do instead, or what the players do, is they're like, okay, well there's a knife that you use to harvest things. So, I'm just gonna use the knife to fucking stab things to death, even if it takes, you know, upwards of 1,000 hits to kill some of the really big shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or drive the mech around and kill things by punching it. You know, like, it wasn't intended by the developers to work that way, but people do it anyway because why the fuck wouldn't you? Like, if you are ever in a survival situation, the very first thing you do is make a weapon of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know what kind of hostile wildlife might be out there. Furthermore, weapons usually have a lot more use besides just hurting things, and a knife's an excellent example of that. Oh, son of a bitch.
So much blood. Drop Top in chat says it took me like 3 months to beat Subnautica without tutorial or help.
Yeah, that can happen. Pretty involved game. Oh wow, I didn't even see this shit. Be sure to look up from time to time, check the ceilings, cause goddamn.
He says he beat it on hard. Your mom gay.
Fuck, I love this song.
I want to try to beat the game in permadeath mode, but I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, there's hardcore Minecraft where when you die once, the world is just over.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because Subnautica's buggy enough to where one thing can go wrong that has nothing to do with you playing, and then just like that, everything's fucked. And I can never stand that shit.
I really don't like it when games punish you by making you do the same thing over and over again. Like, you know, maybe if I grew up playing like Mario Brothers, it would have been fine because there's a game where if you die a few times, you have to start the whole game over. Maybe I would have gotten used to it. But it just annoys me. Like, I already did this. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, I know what you mean. there bullet holes in this area?
Yeah, there were a
Doesn't look
couple.
like it.
I saw a couple.
Oh, yeah, I see him now. Oh, yeah, there's a lot on this wall.
I try to get the gory body parts out of the way before I mop, because a lot of times when you pick them up, they just could spread more crap.
Yeah. Well, knowing that the mops in an area, you can like mop to the side of it to not hit the parts and clean that area up. I try to do that because it makes it easier to see where the body parts are. Sometimes they get lost in the pool of blood. And I fucking hate tracking footprints everywhere. Okay, so I got those. Here and here, you know, on the ceiling. On here, so clear. We're gonna talk.
He probably is, Ryguy. I think he pretty much has said that he supports them.
On what?
No, Ryguy asked me, is Ori Antifa? I mean, again, who cares what he thinks about anything? He's literally 14 years old. Opinions you have when you're 14 years old don't matter. But, anyway.
Unless they're mine. Mine have been pretty consistent throughout my lifetime.
It's really hard to go through college and not get brainwashed for at least a little while. It just is.
Unless you're aware of it before you go in, like I was.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what those motherfuckers were up to.
It's like wearing the They Live glasses.
Ugh.
Okay, I think we're all done in here.
I fucking... Ah! Okay, I've had enough of this fucking thing. I'm putting the janitor trunk in the incinerator.
Maybe we'll get an achievement for it. What's it look like in here? Is that garbage? No. Whoa! Dude, what the hell did you do?
What the fuck?
I just died!
You just dropped dead! How did that happen?
I don't know, but now I'm a 16-year-old who's out on probation, apparently.
Oh my god, you just fucking dropped dead. That is insane.
I just decided I'd had enough, and I decided I'd rather die than continue working this 9-to-5 job.
What the hell was that? You just dropped dead.
That was phenomenal.
Wow. I don't know, man. Somebody shot you with the heart attack gun is what happened.
I guess. Okay, do these medical... Do you know where the green crate medical crate things go?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna get them the hell out of here. Whoa, look at the size of this mofo. These hazardous material crates, do you know where they go?
Yes.
Alright.
Just a second, sir. And then ripped torn up in me. Down here. The answer is both of the medical crate box areas is in the incinerator room.
Alright.
You should be able to tell which is which.
Do any of you know where the name Proud Boys came from? It's, I actually read the story one time, because I was following McKinney's back when he was first creating it. But, it's actually a very odd story. Barrel, barrel, barrel.
Oh, okay. Medical waste. Medical crates right here. Okay. I'll get to stacking the crates. Don't do anything
Okay.
with them.
I'm stacking barrels.
Yeah, you can bring them to this area if you want, but don't actually put them where they go. Also, I'm closing the incinerator just in case, because sometimes when I eat these things really hard, if they go into the incinerator, then we're screwed, so... Just making sure. Likewise, I'm also throwing away the boxes of trash in the mop buckets so that the sniffer doesn't pick up on those.
Man, are there no barrels on this map practically? Wow.
If you're not talking about individual barrels, then think about like the things that look like an ice cream, like this right here.
Oh, those count as barrels as well?
Those are barrels for the purposes of this map, yes.
Alright. Drop top, I'm partial to McDonald's fries personally. Five Guys has pretty good fries too, as long as they hit right. God. Oh God. I'm normally not a big fan of curly fries, Nicholas. I will say the Arby's ones are alright, but yeah, I prefer straight fries to curly fries, generally. I don't want my fries to be all queer.
The only fries I like are from Five Guys. All other fries are just kind of like whatever to me. I don't give a shit about them. Like, I'll eat them, Cause like I just ate some Burger King's fries tonight,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm very aware of how not enjoying it I am. It's just like whatever.
Yeah, I like fries a lot, which sucks because they're not good for you. Like, there's no getting around. Fries are not good for you. There's nothing you can really do to mitigate it.
It said it's a lot better to eat fries from Five Guys and other places.
Yeah, that's true.
They cook them clean. And it's actual potatoes and not potato product.
Okay, I think that's all the barrels on this map. Not that many. Cool. Talking.
Well, then do me a favor and start helping me with the crates here.
Alright. Oh,
Just move.
Do a barrel roll. Barrel roll. Come on.
What the hell? Somebody messaged me. Oh god.
Something don't matter?
A second.
Okay.
God.
Okay, who is that? Who is that? If this is someone who picked that name ironically, you have 1 minute to explain yourself.
Oh, what happened, man? I'm not.
No, somebody in chat is named Ori. Ori.
Well, seriously, why do people do that? There's a 100% chance that you're gonna get banned.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, there was one guy who didn't get banned because he managed to declare himself as being somebody who is clearly not Ori and has actually become sort of a rat for me, but...
That's interesting. Yeah. I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers.
Ryguy, get him out of here.
Falcon punch. Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, speaking of Falcon punch, I'm sitting there thinking, you know, there's some games on the Switch I might be interested in playing, but I'm like, dude, I'm not going to get a Switch just for...
Yeah. I'm probably going to next year just because there are some exclusives that I want to play on it, but...
Yeah. You got to complete the collection money bags.
Yeah. I haven't bought a Nintendo console since the Wii, and I didn't even buy that one.
My last one was the GameCube. That was a fine console.
Yep. One good game every 4 months, but you could spend 4 months on that one game and be okay.
Right. I remember when Resident Evil 4 was a GameCube exclusive.
I remember that too. Not for very long, but yeah, that's an all-timer. I played very little GameCube in my life, I have to admit. Like, I played very little Metroid Prime, very little GameCube Zelda, very little of most of those games, honestly. Well, David, wasn't their defense pretty bad last year, too? Like, they had Quentin Williams last, and they lost him. Somewhere out there right now, there's some dude whose name is actually Ori, who's wondering why the hell he just got banned from my chat.
Dude. I just wanted to come talk about the Seahawks. That no one ever. I just wanted to come talk about this excellent janitor game. Said everyone ever.
Hey, for somebody like Ori, this is probably job training. You know he'd love to work as a janitor with his extreme levels of autism.
It's a shame that he's too tall. You know, if he was a 5'2" Indian janitor, man, he would kill with the ladies.
Oh, sweet, another barrel.
Wasn't sure, but no. Oh man. Okay. I appreciate the hustle here, but please stop stacking the crates in that area.
Okay.
You're kind of creating a hell of a log jam here.
Well, I think there are no crates in this area anymore.
Damn, partridge in a pear tree too. Look at this. Throwing trash over here too.
Oh yeah, I did.
If it's not nailed down, toss it over here.
Okay. I can do that.
Please don't.
Oh, okay. On the first day of...
NCC 1701B. Ah, hell. Okay. Whew. Almost a disaster. Private. What's this? Said there's nothing wrong with being a janitor. Very respectable profession, and just think of where we'd be without janitors.
Right.
Oof. I know from my time in construction, there's actually less drug addicts who work as janitors than people who hang drywall.
Interesting. Well, apparently the character I'm playing as is a kid who's on probation. And working probationarily, if I understood his character bio correctly.
I mean, what are you on probation for? Exposing yourself to a kid or what?
I am not sure. Yo, look at how big this crate section actually is. And there's like almost no crates. And then some of the levels that we've had, there have been like thousands of crates, and it's half the size. Yeah.
What the hell? I mean, you don't even need to stack these. You can just give everybody its own individual space. Ugh.
Ryguy, get him. Another dude named Ori just came in. Get him. It's probably not Ori, but it's somebody who's here to cause trouble, so whatever.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, right, got him. Mop the inside of it.
Okay, there's something around here we missed.
Organic or not organic?
It's the blue one. No, wait, we got it. Okay. We just got it. Maybe you got it when you were cleaning the incinerator.
Oh, there we go. Friggin' shell casings, man.
I bet we're missing some bullet holes around here somewhere. Yeah, I'm getting
Some of those are real hard to see.
Okay, I got it. How much money would you pay Chris Carson? I kind of went over it in the video I uploaded yesterday. But I would say something like $5 million a year wouldn't make me too angry.
Never spend more for an acquisition than you have to. That's a third rule of acquisition right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem, you know. Some people think, hey, just give him a blank check, give him whatever you ask for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you could have them for less than that, why would you?
That's kind of what happens when you work in my industry. They almost are willing to just give you whatever you ask for. It's more important to them to get somebody who can do the task.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being Halo 4, how boring would you say your job is?
I don't find it too boring, honestly. I think a lot of people would. That's fine. But again, I'm the guy who said I felt like I could do the Office Space thing and not be too upset about it. But I think a lot of people would find it boring.
Almighty Lord, we have come to your home. In your heart and we'll find a way.
The sniffer looked pretty clean when I went through.
Yeah. Somehow I missed a bullet hole and I don't know how I did because it was literally staring me right in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so obvious where it's at. I'm like, how the hell did I miss this one? Ugh.
Dude, we did this map in like an hour, and the average time for one person is 3.
Yeah. We're finally starting to get good enough to where working together makes this take less time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see here.
Yeah, I can't pick up much on this.
Yeah, I don't see any non-organic mess. I just did the whole thing.
I think we're
organic
good
messes.
unless there's like some area that we didn't see, but I think we're good.
Go ahead and punch us out.
Alright, go ahead. Oh, okay, you want me to?
Yeah, you're closer.
Alright. I don't care, I'm done here. The Union's got my back, right?
Yeah, but before you do, we did get all the first aid kits, right? I'm checking right now.
I think so.
1, 2, there's 5 on this map. 1, 2, do 3.
What happens if you say, I am proud of my performance and certain it will meet with approval?
4. Oh, every single one of those options gives you the exact same ability to leave.
Oh.
It's just different text. Oh, except for this one that's talking about paperwork, because that one makes you do the paperwork.
Yeah. So, you okay with checking out?
Yeah. We got everything. Open your heart and you will find.
Oh, apparently you have to do it because you're the lead.
Oh, okay. I'm the foreman.
Ryguy, you work for Dollar Tree. Your job is almost certainly boring.
103. Dear employee, your exceptional performance has been noted. Oh wait, I've already read this one.
103. We did it in an hour and 10 minutes. I think the speed run for one person on that map is like 2.5 hours.
I'll check.
Ryguy, get him out of here. My God. I'm getting harassed again. Brendan, stop running away from your daddy. We got a user in here named Nice Booty.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, so...
Sorry to hear that.
So you good for the night, man?
Not quite. Nice booty. Come on, daddy. Tell me when to... What the fuck? Right, guy, dude. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Ori probably brags about losing his virginity to a priest. That is terrible. Jesus. Okay, Caduceus is average length 1 hour 30 minutes, and we did it 110. Not bad.
All right. Yeah.
Ow. I just cracked my back really hard.
All right.
Yeah, we're kind of blowing through these short maps here. I also don't want to do any of the big ones. I have PTSD from the Sarlacc monster.
Yeah, if you want to do one more short one, we can. It's up to you.
Nah, I am done with this game for the moment.
All right.
Saturday night, and the feeling's right. I don't know. What else could we do right now?
Let me take a look here. We could do rounds on Killing Floor if you really wanted to.
Oh,
let's see
keep
here.
that in mind. Yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. You have to say things on the intercom. Wow.
Well, Ryguy, then it's your duty as an American to get on there and say Bill Clinton is a rapist, Infowars.com.
Oh, man.
Thank you, DM. Appreciate it. All right, let's take a look around here.
Oh, cool. Aw.
Okay, I'm going to end the stream for a little bit, and I'll come back shortly. So everybody hang around. New stream will be coming up in the near future, but I'm going to end this one. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight.